Hi, welcome to our league match. It's versus Coulrophobia. They're third or something like that. Whoops, third in the league, I think. Offline, let's see if we can get a result. Another win, hopefully. Again, we're late in quite a few cups here, so quite a few tough fixtures coming up, but realistically, just trying to win each match as it comes now. Arellano's still 1 yellow card away from a suspension. Pereira 1 yellow card away from a suspension now as well. But I think, we just have to live with that. They're going to get suspended at some point, so so be it. Obviously not the starts that you want. It's, literally the worst possible start for anybody, but for us particularly, maybe we should have set up more defensive for this match. But and now we're in that hole basically that we're talking about, where we're set up attacking and we're losing, and if things aren't going well, there's not a lot we can do. Luckily, things are going okay. So luckily they only just had that one shot. We were obviously unlucky that they scored off it, but it seems like the balance of the match is pretty balanced. If anything, it's in our favour. Pereira's just picked up the yellow. That means that he's now going to be suspended for the next match. Really not a lot going on in this match. Only 2 shots to each team. And I think, considering that, I think we can just try a different tactic, maybe get something a bit more balanced possibly. So let's just try that, see how it goes. Because we have the luxury of being online here. So let's give it a try. See if we can improve things a bit by changing stuff around. So lucky that we scored off of only those 3 shots, and I think, let's just pause it, we don't even want to leave this minute. I think now we can go, they only had 2 shots, I think we can play into this. We can just put them under a bit more pressure, slow the tempo down, and I think there's a very good chance that we can just, hold onto this lead basically. There's just so little going on in this match. I think there's a chance they might only have 1 more shot in the whole match, and if they don't score off it, then we win. I think they're only going to have, not more than a few shots at the most. It's just really looking like 1 shot maybe, if any, 2 shots at the most. I think there's a really good chance we can just hold this position. But I'm thinking, what do we want to avoid here? We want to avoid a player being sent off, I think, the most. So we can probably do a double sub here. Let's do that. The guys with the yellow cards, let's get them off. Then straight away another player gets a yellow card. I think we can just press now, because we've got the legs to run this out from this point. I have had that shot, they missed it. They might have another shot, but we are picking up the yellow cards, but yeah, hopefully that's okay. So I think it's just that stage of the game where we just are hopefully absolutely just committed to trying to defend this lead now, and hopefully we can do it. And there you go, a different way to win a match where we've just ground our way to victory. The mistake here really was to not give our opponents enough respect. We shouldn't have started with that formation we started with. If they didn't score that early goal, I just think, we made it a real uphill battle basically, and we were unlucky they scored off their first shot, and we were quite lucky in a way that we scored off our first couple shots. But we gave ourselves a real uphill battle to get a result out of this, where we really had to grind it out. It was really tough, and I don't think it needed to be anywhere near that hard. I think we should have given our opponents more respect, and we shouldn't have set up with such an attacking formation to begin with. So that was a mistake. Luckily, however, we just managed to grind it out. I think aside from that early mistake, over the rest of the match we made really good decision making. We changed it up when it was the right time to change it up. We're a bit lucky to score, but I think all in all, 8 shots on target, 2 goals is pretty fair. I don't think we were sort of so ridiculously lucky here to win. I think it's just the luck the luck over the course just probably balanced out for this match. I think in isolation, I mean, luck tends to balance itself out over the course of a season, but just within this one isolated match, I think the luck pretty much balanced itself out. And overall, our decision making was pretty good. It was good enough to win, but we did make a mistake, and we got away with it. And again, I think that's just due to the fact that we've got really good players now. We've got a really good team, the best team we've ever had. So I think that just allows us to make a mistake like we did at the start, but we still get to win anyway because we made lots of good decisions after that, and we're not extremely punished for that one mistake. Whereas in past seasons, pretty much every season, in actual fact, before this one, this is exactly the type of match. These are the matches where we've been dropping the points basically in the league because we make these mistakes and we don't get away with it basically, and we end up dropping points. Whereas this season, we've made, I think last season was the best season we ever had decision making wise. It's a lot better than this season. This season we're pretty much making mistakes nearly every single match that we're identifying. But this season we're winning a lot. We're winning more, and it's just because we've actually got our team up to that next level. We had a team that was already great, and then we've managed to get in a player who's better than all of our existing players. And that's something that's really hard to do at the highest level. And I still almost can't believe that you can just let it, like a player could just fall into our lap like that. And it's just, I think, just goes to show how skewed the market is towards younger players. When you can get an older player that just lets you really comfortably win the league and nobody really seriously challenging you for that player's signature, I think that just says a lot about the market in the game, and that everybody just wants young players. So another match, another win, and now we really are starting to build a proper cushion here. You say that, but I guess like realistically, we lose 3 matches and that's the entire lead eroded away. So it could all change pretty quickly. But right now we're just not looking like, this is the thing, right now our team is doing that well. We just really don't like looking like we are gonna, if we slip up I think hopefully it's not going to be for multiple matches in a row here. I think there's a good chance we'll be able to just get the train straight back on track if we do slip up. So another match, another win, and catch you for the next match. Cheers.